Happy New Year. Thermoflex guy coming to you live, specialty materials. I know I've been promising you guys a layer video for the longest time. So guess what? It's here. The logo I posted yesterday, that is the image that we will be putting on a t-shirt today. And I'm going to go step by step, cutting different colors, how I normally do it. I'm a no waste vinyl type of guy, so I know for some people they may cut an image that's 8 by 11, and you know, instead of breaking it apart and putting as much in a small space as possible, they go ahead and they cut the whole image and use the whole piece of vinyl. I'm not the type of guy. I'll break a thing up and I'll just piece it back together like a puzzle. I'm going to show you how to do that. Easy way on how not to mess up the image when you do it that way too as well. It's basically like playing Tetris, man. You just put it back together and it ends up fitting exactly how it's supposed to. We're going to get into that. Giveaways, scrap box giveaways. I'm also going to be getting in a little of that too as well. Pressing, definitely, that's going to be in the video. And vectorizing the design, which is already vectorized, so we really don't have much to hit on that, but I'll show exactly how it's layered before I send it into my cutting program. So let's get to it. All right, guys, so what I have here is the image. I do work with Adobe Illustrator. I know I get a lot of questions asking on what software I use. Adobe Illustrator is one of the programs that I do use to design with as far as making vectors. And the cutting program that I use here that we'll go to is Shortcuts. I don't do any designing in this at all. I use this specifically just for cutting. You can do some, you know, design work in here, I guess, as far as using pathfinders, plus the text too as well, adding a stroke onto it as well too. You can do that in this program, but I do most of my design work in Illustrator. So the first thing I wanted to show you guys, I know if my professor from college seen as far as me layering things on how I do it now, just because I get irritated when it's too many layers as far as over here in your layer box. You see I only have 5, but the 4 that are not shown are actually my drafts. I do draft all of my work before I actually do the final cut. So all this other stuff is drafts. This one right here, this is the final cut that we're doing, and everything's already, you know, pieced. So it's already pieced out. All I do is, as you can see, we're moving it. Everything is ready to go, even here, even here. So this cut file is ready to go. I'll put it all back. And I'm going to go ahead and send over the Shortcuts, and we'll get cutting on that. All right, so this is Shortcuts. I already have the document set open for the Thermoflex guy. What I'm going to do, I'm going to bring it in. So I do File, Import. Go ahead, brings it on up, desktop, going to the Thermoflex guy, and then my cut file is right here, my SVG. It's gonna go ahead and dump it. See how big that file is? It's huge. So I'm gonna go ahead and size it right. And we're gonna make this image at least 12 inches wide. I'm gonna do it that wide. Okay, now before anything, like you're supposed to do when you go in your cut, if it's not a decal, you always flip your image. So that's common knowledge if you're avid crafter using a plotter. So I flip it automatically. So now I'm going to start taking my pieces apart and putting it together by color.
Audio Jungle.
So now that we have all the layers on the screen done and ready to go, I can go ahead and send everything to the cutter. Now, remember I said I'm one not to waste vinyl. So the way I have stuff broken up on here, it may look weird, like, oh man, how is that going to be the image when it's finished? I like to piece stuff together. That's what makes it even sweeter, when you're able to puzzle the thing back together without wasting a lot of vinyl. So not only are you saving money, but guess what? It's fun doing that at the same time. Well, fun for me, at least. Most people, that it's not fun putting together back an image, but I enjoy doing what I do. So let's get going. Right, we're all done with the cuts now. I'm gonna go ahead and weed it all out and then put it together. I'll see you at the press. Okay, so we ended up with 9 colors. The way it's pieced right now is how it's not how it'll be pieced once I put it all together. Just wanted to show you guys on the start before I actually go into putting it on the t-shirt. All right, here we go. Have it all pressed. Came out looking great. Right now this looks green, but this is actually red. And then this is blue, but it looks orange on camera. Depending on the light, it'll change. And I'll lift it up at the finish to actually show. But there you have it. All right, all done with the final product. As you can see, it came out very, very, very nice, just like it looks on the screen. It looks exactly like it does on the shirt. Perfect. Makes me happy. And again, like I said, with our chameleon here, this is actually red, and then the bottom one is blue. But depending on what you press it on, if you don't press it alone by itself, it's called chameleon for a reason. You see, it changes colors. So again, I'm very, very happy with the finished product. I'm going to post this on the page. Really, really good. Now, like I said earlier, I am doing another scrapbook giveaway. Not scrapbook, scrapbox giveaway. So comment below what you would like me to do next, what questions you have, like, subscribe, and yeah, stay with me. I got a lot more videos coming. Let's do this. I'm so happy with this shirt right now. I might give one of these away. Actually, you know what? In the scrap box giveaway, it's going to be a couple of these shirts inside of every box I give away. So, yeah, man, it's going to be worth entering. Rules for these two that I'm giving away this month, none at all. I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to post this picture of this t-shirt. And what I want you guys to do is comment below on what you want to see next. At the end of the month, I'll go through and just scroll up on the comments, stop on a name, and that'll be the person I'm sending the scrap box to. 2 people, 2 lucky winners. So yeah, you guys, you stay with me. Like I said, like, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Thermoflex guy out.